I'm excited to present this year's Global Activist Award to two visionary business leaders whose friendship and generosity has been an inspiration to all of us. As co-founders and co-CEOs of the pioneering video game developer Riot Games, Mark Merrill and Brandon Beck have excelled at creating a deep sense of community among their fans and rioters, and that commitment extends to their philanthropic priorities. I remember when Mark reached out to me more than 6 years ago, and he asked if he could come visit our LA office. Because of his profound interest in our work, we ended up spending most of the afternoon talking about our efforts. What I remember most about that conversation with Mark was his deep compassion and interest in those who are hardest hit by crises. Mark described his and Brandon's commitment to creating a lasting and positive impact. So even in those early days of building their company, they were already thinking about their impact globally. Soon after we talked, Mark and Brandon charged their team with putting together a new way of mobilizing and empowering International Medical Corps' swift response to disasters. As they say at Riot Games, gaming knows no borders, and neither does Mark and Brandon's generosity and their innovative spirit. Together, the Riot team set up an emergency response fund that makes a strategic investment in International Medical Corps' response capacity before a disaster strikes. It ensures that our teams have the resources needed immediately whenever, wherever crises happen. Their funds are put to use immediately, and they help us reach devastated communities, whether it's providing health care to refugees from Syria or helping hurricane survivors recover in the U.S. and the Caribbean. Mark and Brandon are simply trailblazers. They are leaders ready to take a greater risk to achieve their goals, whether these goals are to create the most played online multiplayer game in the world, or to help us respond wherever and whenever we are needed most. For their incredible vision and dedication to relieving suffering and protecting the dignity of those most vulnerable around the world, and for their shared belief in doing right and challenging convention, I'm thrilled to present this year's Global Activist Award to Mark Merrill and Brandon Beck. So please welcome Mark Merrill.